Good afternoon, dear colleagues. Today I would like to tell you about our study on the use of such methods as stabilometry as a tool for estimation of visual vestibular conflict severity in virtual reality. First of all, let's define this phenomenon. Visual vestibular conflict, in short VVC, is a mismatch between visual perception and vestibular sense that can lead to nausea, dizziness, or disorientation. It occurs in virtual reality systems when we see a moving environment while standing still. VPC can take place outside virtual reality. For instance, drivers and pilots can experience VVC in the real world. To study the mechanisms of VVC, we should look onto the connection between vision and balance. So we used stabilometry to dissect this connection in the virtual environment. We hypothesized that a virtual increase of rotational speed leads to the increase of VC severity, and that can be detected via stabilometry. To simulate VVC, we used a virtual optokinetic drum in HTC Vive Pro I, a moving striped black and white regular pattern. We applied stabilometry platform to measure parameters of the balance system, the velocity of center of pressure, the static kinesiogram length, the path which the center of pressure went, and the area of static kinesiogram. In total, there were 11 subjects in the study, 2 females and 1 male, age 19 to 30 years, average age 21. Each subject stood still in European stance, heels together, toes apart, on stabilometry platform, and was exposed to our virtual optokinetic drum 12 times at 3 different rotational velocities: 30, 45, and 60 degrees per second, in 2 directions, clockwise and counterclockwise, twice, 2 repetitions. Stabilometry recordings was carried out outside the virtual environment before and after the experiment for 60 seconds with open eyes. It was a control condition, and also during virtual rotation. Now let's move on to the results. The figure shows the average velocity of the center of pressure under control conditions, no rotating stimuli, and during rotation at different speeds. As we can see, the velocity of the center of pressure is significantly higher in rotational conditions than in control. P-value is less than 500. We observed the same pattern for static kinesiogram lengths. The velocity of center of pressure at a stage with rotation at 60 degrees per second was significantly higher than in the other rotations, except for 30 degrees per second clockwise and 60 degrees per second counterclockwise. The area of static kinesiogram is higher at 60 degrees per second than in stationary conditions. The static kinesiogram length at the stages with rotation at 30 degrees per second counterclockwise and 45 degrees per second clockwise was significantly lower than in rotation at 60 degrees per second clockwise. To sum up, we found that higher virtual rotational speed leads to lower posture stability. Thus, the stabilometry may be used to estimate the visual vestibular conflict in virtual reality. So, that's it for today. Thank you for your attention, and if you have any questions, you're welcome to ask.